Welcome Capricorn to your May chakra reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay friends, let's see which chakra is most important to you. And the most important chakra to you is Miracle coming out with the yellow solar plexus. So you have that miracle coming in for manifestations, needing to manifest, wanting that miracle come in, waiting for the blessings. I can have blessings with the solar chakra, plexus chakra, talking about I can, and knowing you can. You have the heart chakra coming out, which is talking about getting a little play, feeling a little playful, opening up that heart chakra. Inner child. Ooh. Feeling like that inner child, getting some of that, some of that feelings of youth going on with the play over here. A lot of heart chakra going on right now with relationships. Wow. Fixing those relationships, making sure those relationships are going in the way you want them to go in. Right here with the, now talking about the sacral chakra of the desire to have these relationships. Under the play is come to life. Definitely. Under the inner child is new birth, guarded visually. And she feels she knows. Ooh. So talking about this coming to life, it feels like wherever it is feeling a little hum-ho, not really feeling it, there needs to be a little more play. And the only way that you're going to really be able to get to some play is changing the energy around you. Really digging deep into your inner childhood, so that way you can have this kind of new birth for yourself. It feels like you have been actually guarding yourself very vigilantly over here, saying no one is going to come in, even though I would like to have a relationship, or I close myself down to relationships, and I'm not going to allow myself to do anything. Okay, there's a lot of pain there. A lot of pain right there, okay? To have a better relationship with yourself, your partner, your family, and your friends, your pets, your creative projects, your home, and your community, for things to grow, expand, and add healthy, you can even have healthy boundaries, right? For all of these things, because she feels she knows. Why? Because there's, like I said, there's a lot of pain here. So not really wanting to open up too much, but waiting for a miracle, wanting things to turn around. So it does feel like your soul is saying, I want a turnaround for healthier relationships. I need them to understand that they're overguarded. They're overguarded. They need to have, better things going on within themselves. Find the inner childhood so that you can let the guard down a little bit. Too much guarding. Too much pain. So coming to life, there has to, you need to find this balance for yourself, so that way you can find the play within yourself. Bringing yourself to life now is how it must be. It's really what your spirit is saying. It has to be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Okay? Do not allow your conscious minds run the show. You have to also allow your soul to run the show. Okay, your conscious mind might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one that is in charge. It's not. That piece can only aspire so much. Okay. However, the real you that speaks through your heart is the living pieces of yourself, your soul. Okay. There's deeper thoughts, deeper sensual, creative, and energetic pieces within yourself. And awakening that will bring in the play, bring in the joy, bring in the miracles. Holding yourself back, because when you're only seeing it from a what we would consider a monkey mind point of view, it's not allowing you to do the things you need to do. And that would be what they consider our monkey mind. means holding on to things that are only so grounded and, you know, that you're not allowing the higher pieces of yourself to do anything. So getting to the play, yes, is getting through the challenges. You have to get through the challenges first to be able to come to light, to have the understanding of what play needs, letting go and releasing things that are holding you into this gray zone. And it really feels like a gray zone. And this is going to come with self-growth and having the understanding that you need. Stop thieving from yourself and allow the new opportunities to come through. So much anxiety is going on with you at this time that it's hard for you to feel vitalized. But once you release these things and have a better understanding of what's going on, you will have better vitality. You'll feel more awake, more alive. Okay. And then digging within your inner childhood, if this is something that happened from inner childhood, we need to dig deep into that so that we can remember that, you know, we need to learn from that, not hold tight to it as much, so that we can replenish ourselves and get through those pains. Right, holding too tight on it and inspecting it too much and allowing it to run today's world is not the way it is supposed to be. It just isn't. They're there for learning lessons for your soul so that you can get to higher levels within afterlife, so that you learn to grow. So now inspecting the things that are holding you back from the play, from the miracles, from the manifestation, and from the relationships or whatever it is, you can now look at them and perceive them from a different light, right, through the transformation of letting go. But you have to really dig deep to understand. So probably some shadow work would probably be good, so that way you can, you know, kind of take notes of what's holding you back there and asking where it is I would like to really be. This will give you more victory, and this will give you the new birth that you need, because you are holding yourself back a lot. And then having the truth come out, that everything needs to, stay balanced, with the three over here with the Empress. This will give you time to start nourishing yourself the way you need to be nourished. Releasing what you need to release through a loving way, instead of just holding it as contentment, holding it as pain, looking at it from a different, higher source of reasoning and understanding. With the relationships over here, this will allow you to kind of throw ideas into the air and have an understanding of how you can open up to better relationships with yourself, and really getting that balanced as well, or with other people. Okay, this will then bring those two pentacles together to make one pentacle, becoming the Ace of Coins, because once you figure these things out, you start growing that way, it'll become one huge coin, and then the universe will be like, okay, you got this, right? Because she feels she knows, but you have to dig deep within what she feels she knows, right? What is it that you feel that you know? You know the pains, you know the hurts, you know this, you know that, but you have to juggle those around to say, how am I going to get past these things? You know, don't allow yourself to be your own victim of circumstances. Understanding the vision that's bringing to you once you have the clarity. So getting into a meditative state will help you have understanding of what is going on. Right? This will bring in more clarity of those pains and releasing them. And yes, it takes a long time. I don't expect this to be like, oh yeah, and then it happens, you know, I made this video Wednesday and, you know, and it's done on Saturday. That's not going to happen. This is going to, for some of you, this is going to take years, months, years, you know, of staying strong within it. But remember, once you actually release it and don't just hide from it and try to lock it away inside your heart-shaped box and then throw away the key, that's not the answer, because it'll always come back to haunt you. I know this for a fact. Because when you go to sleep at night, it comes up as anxieties, it comes up as nightmares, it comes up these pains, and you know, and then right when you think you escape it, it comes back. This is actually working yourself through it, having the understanding of why this has happened, having the understanding that we have to go through these pains. We might not 100% understand why, but it's a part of our soul contract. This is what it is. Everybody has something right? So then you have to say, okay, I have to come through this so I can grow, so I can move forward. And once you actually release it and come to the understanding of what it really was, through the inspecting, through the perception, through changing around the perception, it will never haunt you again. Why? Because you've learned. But you know, the problem is people always say, well, my act, it was it's this person and that person. And then, you know, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Because you've never learned to grow from that. So the universe, Lady Karma, just keeps throwing it back at you. And it's crazy because you think, well, didn't I learn my lesson yet? How come it keeps coming back again? Because you didn't learn from it, because you never released it. You never grew from it. You never understood it. You never accepted it. Yeah, that's the shitty thing. Why do we have to accept it? Because we have to. That's a part of growth. And that's when it leaves you alone. But it has to be a true understanding, not just like, yeah, shit happens. That's not telling me that that really is there. No, it's when you really get deep within it and say, wow, maybe in my last life I really screwed something up and I have to come back and repay for that. Because many people believe that. And I know many psychics that say that's the truth. I'm not here to tell you, my friends, whether or not that's 100% truth or not. You know, I'm not that psychic to know, right? I read things and I watch them intently, and a lot of them say that that's true. But for me to tell you that's 100, I cannot. But I will tell you one thing. There is one truth. One truth is if you don't get past this, there is a huge possibility that you're going to come back to the life and have to do this again. Now, that would suck for your soul, right? Because even though you don't remember it, you know, it's like, man, I might not remember my next life, but, or that this happened then, but man, I kind of feel sorry for myself if I have to do that again, because I really don't want to do that again. But the whole point is, it's not something to worry about next life. Let's just worry about not having this happen again, because it just feels like it's an ongoing circle. And it is. It's like once you get hurt, somebody hurts you again. Once you get hurt, they hurt you again. Why am I always their bait? Because you never learned the first time. Right? So we have to pull you out of this. We have to make this new beginning. We have to make it a miracle that you can get through this. And if it's not from inner childhood, then just become the inner child to see and perceive things from a child's point of view. Because a child could literally tell you, well, you messed up. You're not getting a lollipop. So see, you know what I'm saying? So take it how it resonates, right? Children, love them, right? Fascinating, very intelligent on when it comes to soul things. Why? Because they were just there, right? That's why they say the craziest things, right? The Fool. And this is taking that risk, taking that action, doing it for yourself to make the new beginnings, but you have to make the first step. So the Fool is definitely taking the leap of faith to make the first step to say, you know what? Let's get this done. Let's start preparing the way, right? Get into higher conscious. And this is going to open up your chakras to allow the healing and the miracles, to allow everything to start rolling the way you want. And you're going to notice things are going to change. Because you're going to raise that vibration and you're going to realize, wow, what the heck just happened? Yeah, but you have to have faith in the process. If you don't have faith in the process, you're just going to say, oh, I'm faithful today and tomorrow was crap. Why is tomorrow crap? You haven't even gotten tomorrow yet. How do you even know that? Right? You need to release the devil energy. Release that shit, right? So that you can have the better understanding, the better happiness. There's so much happiness coming for you. If you want to get to the miracles, you have to release that negative energy and become your own emperor and say, you know what? Today I'm going to start doing this and tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Tomorrow I'm going to have a son. Does it mean that everything's going to work in your way? Absolutely not. Let's not get that ahead of ourselves, because you still have more lessons, more tasks, more things. And in fact, because you're on this little task, of course, you're still going to have little crappy things pull up, but that does not mean pull back, because that just means you're working on one little area where other things are attacking you. That's just human, right? That's just being human. It's part of life. So, you know, but don't play victim. Don't tell yourself, oh my God, I'm in the middle of this and I'm trying to do that and I can't believe this. The more you keep saying, I can't believe this happened to me and this happened to me, you're playing victim to yourself. Your soul doesn't want you to be the victim, right? Remember, friends, we're all the victims. Let's put it that way, right? We're all victimized. There ain't no such thing as one person, right? We're all victims somehow. Okay, so my appreciation of it attracts its essence to me. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. That is exactly it. As you're working on this, remember, I had to go through the, through the tunnels of hell, right, to get where I am, and all this chaos and all these things that are going on around me, just like everybody else on this planet. And you know what? Fine. I've acknowledged it. Now you're going to grow from it, and you're going to tell your soul, well, you know what? Thanks. Thanks for allowing me to understand what the heck is going on with my life. Thanks, because now I get to grow and I get to get out of it. I will no longer be stuck with this. And that brings in that appreciation of the chaos that you can't get out of anyways. An extremely effective use of this creative workshop is to ponder the aspects you appreciate regarding your most important subjects. Okay? Deliberate creation. In your emotions of appreciation, you are allowing that which you desire to manifest into your life experiment. There it is. Miracle. By acknowledging it, realizing it, you're allowing the magic to happen. Here comes the miracle. That's it. Just getting in there and saying, okay, I got this. Different things will open. Okay? And like I said, then you become the emperor. You have the control because you're going to take back the control and not let the chaos control you. Yeah, that's it. And start nurturing yourself with the King of Coins. That way you know exactly where you want to be, Capricorn, and you're in your own energy, and you know, hey, you know what? I can nurture myself, I can fix this, and I'll become more prosperous through my feelings, my energy, my happiness, and everything that the Nine of Cups gives me. Okay? And that's it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.